Welcome to Mama Beyond Sight, and I am your host, and my name is Sandra. Welcome, everyone. Hope everyone had a blessed holiday. Today, I will be sharing highlights of the prediction for 2026, as well as sharing suggestions of how to prepare for the new year, emotionally and physically. Towards the end, I will leave you with a simple ritual if you're interested in that. But first, I want to give a moment of silence for all those who have transcended and are not with us at this moment. Well, they actually are, but you know what I mean. These are the people, our ancestors, our loved ones whose shoulders we stand on, and that transcend and transform and always with us. And we thank them. I pray that the living God, our spiritual guides, will guide them to where they need to be and always maintain their light on and give us the energy and the strength to know that it's okay to love and feel the emotion and then let go. Let's remember them with smiles and their joyful moments. We can't hang on to the negative or the hard part of the ending of transition. This only stagnates us as well as for our loved ones. So let's free them. Let's feel that emotion and feelings and then give them blessings and light. In Jesus' name. Okay. So, highlighting on the prediction for 2026, my spirit has shown me many obstacles that are being cleared. Many paths are being rewritten. You are being rerouted. You know, your direction is being pointed somewhere else than where you're at now. And this is time to come out your comfort zone. You know, dare to open up that door and take a peek. Dare to challenge yourself and change, certain habits that we might have. Many of us are being called to a different path that we've thought about but never ventured into. And as I see, it's destiny. This could be spiritual. This could be work, a place, even dare do I say relationship. Sometimes we could love, but there comes a point where we have to let go in order for our growth. Okay, so Spirit is reassuring me that things are going to be drastically cleared, whether you participate in this or not. Once again, this is destiny. This is your soul contract. So if you've been thinking to go more into the religion, and right now it could be Santeria, it could be Ifa, it could be just going more often to church. This is your calling. This is what you have to do. It could be also change a job, change of residence, and as I mentioned, change a relationship. It's time for you to live for you. It's time for you to adhere to your calling. It's no more putting it to the side and trying to ignore it. Okay, it's time. Spirit has cleared your path from people, things, and places. I said that kind of backwards, but you understand what I mean. There's a reason for all of that. So now they're waiting up on you. Dare to come out your comfort zone. Dare to take that challenge. And lastly, please be careful of, I'm going to say how I hear it, of who you're feeding. Who you feeding information to, who you taking care of, who you helping out. Because that person is not in the same level that you are. Emotionally. Okay? So be very careful. Sometimes we have to keep to ourselves certain aspects of our lives so others don't have armor to hurt us. So sit and think and do research, as I always say. The 2026 is about taking chances and having the strength, okay, to come out that comfort zone. If not, you are going to be pushed out. You're going to be pushed out. So I suggest to prepare. All right, my lovelies. And with that, I'm clear. Every year it brings struggle. Every year, we have happy and negative moments. But it all depends on how you are seeing and how you are working out these situations. So it's not about everybody else or everything else. It's about you. Okay? How you're seeing, how you're dealing with situations. So maybe that's what you need to research and go back within. Now, some tips I've always give, to reshuffle things in your house. Some of us don't have the luxury to move big furnitures or replace old furniture. And that's fine. It could be just simple. Moving pillows around, changing the curtains, flipping the mattress, checking, make sure that you don't have no broken glass, no clocks that have stopped. All these things will I don't want to say bring negative, but it stifles the positive energy. So we need to look at all these little tidbits, okay? Removing old flowers. Many of us love to have plastic flowers, If you have to, you know, just throw those old ones out and replace them with some new ones. I suggest for abundance, bring in candy, a lot of candy, and put them on the table uh, around flowers, things like that. Always have some type of candy on your computer desk, etc. Go into your closets and donate. You know, they say if you haven't used any items within the year, you're not gonna use them. So donate it to someone that might need, that can purchase these items at the moment. You know, that's a good gesture. So declutter. If your front door is full of clutter, hats. Some people have a table with the mail or newspapers, things like that. Clear that out. Okay. You want to rearrange the space for positive energy to flow freely. Okay. And stuff at the door definitely stops it. No brooms, no mops in front of the door, near the door. If you have coat racks, shoe racks, remove the shoes. At least for the first day of the new year, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Okay. Allow brand new things to be in that space. Okay. And if you can't put brand new things, then just remove these items. These are suggestions, okay? We are opening the way for positive energy to flow. All right? And simple rituals that we could do. Oh. I want you to go, maybe you might have basil in your house, whether it's fresh or dry. Put them in a pot of water and steam. Okay, make enough to mop the house and for you to take a bath with. And if you want to share it out with other members of the family, add up extra water. In this bath, you're going to put basil, as I mentioned, salt, and if you could find a clear liqueur. I don't want to name names, but as long as it's white, okay? And pour some in that. And then when it cools down, you're going to sit and stick your hand in there, light up a candle, and you're going to pray the Psalm 35. After you finish, you say your intention. Why are you preparing this water? What's the purpose? Okay. And you invoke it to the living God, to your guardian angel, your spiritual guides, your ancestors. And you talk into the water. Split some and save some for you, and save some to mop the home. I like to mop with soap and water first, and then I'll do the spiritual bath. Start from the last room and get into every corner as much as you can. Okay? If you can't get into corners, if you have rugs, then sprinkle with your hand or a spray bottle in the corners, each corner of the room. Okay? So you're mopping from the last room all the way, follow through all the way out the front door. All right. And you talk, you speak, you say of our Father, release all this negativity, bad tension, arguments, whatever it is happening within your home. If it's possible that you could throw out that bucket of water outside your home, will be wonderful. If not, flush it down the toilet, rinse out your mop very well. And then we're going to the second. Now that you could also light up some incense, okay, but with the same intention. Okay, talk to the incense. This is very important. There are certain prayers for these things, but it's not necessary. It's the intentions and how much you believe within your heart. Okay, is the energy you're putting into these things. And light up that incense and smoke up the house, and then open up the windows and let the smoke out in front door. If you have a back door, open that door too and let the smoke out. Then after you're done with that, you're going to take, if you could get white flowers, which I love to do, I love to put them in water and then mash them with your hands and talk to the flowers, with your intentions to bring in goodness, bring in love, bring in prosperity, health, etc. Right? And you're invoking the living God, your ancestors, whomever it is that you want to invoke with light. You could put Florida water and a bit of coconut water. Cacarilla is the eggshell. You could sprinkle a little bit of that. If you happen to catch rainwater or river water, you could pour a little bit of that in there. Okay? Take a little bit, put it to the side for bath for you. All right? This you do, let's say the 29th. You mop out with negativity. You take that bath the 30th. You do the white bath. So you take some of that and you put it to the side, and with the white bath, you're going to mop inward to your house, bringing in, because every time you do a ritual to remove, that space stays empty. So you want to fill it up with something positive. So you're going to start from your door and you start mopping in and saying the Our Father. And if you don't know it, it's fine. Speak. What am I doing? What is the intention? Who am I pulling in to my home? Okay. And with the permission of Elegua, you start pulling in all the way to the last room. And then you could toss that water, if it's something left, into the toilet, right? And in your bath for this, I want you to add into it goat's milk. If you can't find goat's milk, then regular milk. Put a little bit in there, and put some coconut butter. Take a little piece of that and you put inside the mixture, and you put your hands in there and you pray, and you put your intention into that water, and then I want you to take a bath, but you always put your baths from shoulder down, never from head, okay? Because I always tell you that's where your re lives. And unless a higher priest like a babalao or santera tells you, that what your re is allowed to receive, then that's different. But right now, no. You only put it from your shoulders down. Okay, my lovelies? And you could light up a candle to your guardian angel. And if you don't want to do any of that, then the simplest thing is to take cinnamon sticks and a red ribbon. Get cinnamon sticks, get 4 of them. Make a cross, tie the red ribbon around in the middle, and bless it, invoke, put your intention. You're going to make 4. You're going to find this is used for protection, okay? And it feeds the 4 elements in your home that live in the corners of your home. There are actually 9, but we're dealing with the 4 elements in your corner. Again, it's used for protection, cleansing, and also to bring in. Okay, so you're gonna find the 4 corners of your house. You're gonna find one corner on the left, another corner, and a square. And in each corner, you're gonna find a way to put that cross, whether it's taped up on the wall or leaning against the wall. All right, until the new year comes. So there you go, my lovelies. Remember that these are suggestions, and if you would like a more personal ritual or more personal reading, you could always leave me a comment below. Or if you have any questions of what we just spoke about, you could always leave me a comment, and Mama Beyond site will oblige. All right, always. We are here to help one another. So that's the rounding up. I hope that you understood that, and if not, you could always replay the video. And thank you so much for such a wonderful year. And it's actually been 7 years of YouTubing. Yeah, and it's been great. I've met so many wonderful people here, and I expect for our family to keep growing and blossoming, and together we could share the light out together, right? And help one another. Don't forget to love yourself. This is the most important thing, because I can't give you what I don't have. So if I don't love me, I can't show you that love, and that goes for you. All right. The hardest moments, the happiest moments, the confused moments, this is part of growth. This is part of our destiny. But when we find 1 or 2 people in our path, that encourages us in let me say unselfishness, when they love unconditionally, that helps us so much. That helps us and helps us grow as well for the next person. And that's what 2026 is about. All right. Don't fear, and don't fear the change. And let's get to work. I see you soon next year. Please be blessed and be well and be safe. And once again, love yourself. It's okay to go through the emotion and the feelings of all this confusion, but the sun comes out tomorrow. My lovelies, remember, a small star in a dark sky shines brightly. And I said we're not small. We're big stars. We're going to shine so bright 2026. Tooth and nail. We're going to get up there. I love you guys so much. And thank you for joining me on this journey, the path has not been in vain. And I love you guys. Before I start crying, I'm going to end it with smooches. Come on. One last kiss for the new year. Later.